Hey guys, welcome into your reading. This is for Gemini. We're going to go into the first week of April for you guys. What's going on for my Gemini's first week of April, please? Situation. 5 of Wands. Okay. Arguments, fighting. Could be with somebody that you have unrequited love with. I think you're looking at your worth and your value and you're finally making a decision, Gemini. Finally, hallelujah, everybody. Gemini has decided to make a judgment call on the relationship, especially with somebody that they have unrequited love for. That is you. The Empress is telling me why? Because you're looking at your worth and your value, Gemini, finally, and you're saying to yourself, well, I mean, I know what I'm bringing to the table. I bought the table, and I paid for all the food on the table, and I bring the emotions to the table. I take care of all the kids around the table. What's going on? Is this other person going to be my emperor? You seem to be challenging them or pushing them back in regards to that. All right? And if that's not you, then it's vice versa. Interesting. But we'll see more when we clarify. Yeah, what's coming in for Gemini this first week of April, please? Bam, if you're not making those judgment calls, friend. Death. This is Scorpio energy. Death is endings, yet they are beginnings because we are transitioning as people and or the situation. See, when there's death, this relationship, this job, this friendship, this whatever ship, it's going down. The ship is going to the bottom of the ocean and say goodbye to it. Now, if you wanted a piece of that ocean, sure, take it with you, but that boat ain't coming back. And if you wanted that boat to come back, they would have to come back brand new. Your person's got to come in correct. They got to come in different. The relationship has to be brand new, start from the beginning. Job, same shit. People have to change in the job. Whoever you're working with, colleagues, whatever. Death is death. We're going to clarify and see what's going on here for whatever has ended. But it's getting you a little bit stuck. But this is a good thing. Because Spirit's like, well, while I have you stuck here, I want you to see something from a different point of view. And you start looking at that point of view. And it is the right point of view. It is the correct point of view. And this is the week that, yes, we're in Aries season. Yes, we have a shitload of these planets that are going direct in Aries. And Aries is a fully charged type of energy. Because they're go, 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 go. And this is the whole thing that's happening to the collective. No more past. You've been thinking about it, mulling it over, doing exercises in your head. The woulda, coulda, shoulda. Weigh the pros and cons. What'll happen? What if? Now it's just... And you know what? I know all the air signs are meant to benefit this year. All of you guys. Especially you and Libra. All right, what is the surprise this week, please? Three of Swords in... No, that's upright. The cross is the Magician. All right, because you're in so much pain over something that has ended. I mean, all these cards are going to go hand in hand. Okay? Now, I don't know if you ended something where it was unrequited love with someone, or you're just too consumed with what's ended right now that anybody new that's coming towards you, you're not looking at them. Obviously, I'll see when I clarify. But you're struggling to manifest a future here with someone, whether that's you in your career or you and another person, because of the pain. Because the Three of Swords is just profound pain, right? And you're struggling with the Magician to bring in that new future that you want. It's just getting you stuck with the Hangman. All right. And this very much to me looks like potentially perhaps a marriage or a commitment you had with someone. If not a job that was corporate or something like that paid you well funded. All right. What is the advice here for Gemini, please? the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. Well, that's really interesting. Okay, this could mean two things, but let's see. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse means you gotta get your shit together, okay? Because this is lack of stability, and you gotta get it going on. If that is not the case, if you are somebody that is stable mentally, financially, physically, whatever, your world is stable, then you are allowed to be selfish, is what it says. Can only mean those two things. The bottom of the deck, though, King of Cups, is telling me that there's somebody here that perhaps could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They don't have to be a water sign. Could just be in their chart. But it's telling me that there's somebody emotionally mature and available for you. So you can go for this. Take a risk. Very interesting. Why is I'm vibing something about with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, something about a perhaps potential reconciliation with someone? You're allowed to have whatever it is you want to have. That's what it's telling me. All right, let's see the outcome of the week. This is a very simplified reading, Gemini. Well, there they are again, the King of Cups in your outcome. I guess perhaps it is all about them. Two of Swords in reverse. You really are torn. You don't know who to go to. I'd follow the advice. King of Cups. Again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or not. Could be heavy in their chart, but this person is very much available to you. You're dealing with them at the end of your first week. Showing me something about you being stuck. Not being able to do something, and it's creating a burden because you're dealing with two individuals. One you obviously want, and you're struggling to get to that individual, and you feel like you can't because right now you're in the crosshairs of something else that's going on in your world. This King of Cups, if this is work related, that could be a boss, a mentor, I don't know what. They're a situation that they are keeping you stuck somewhere. I don't like it. Kind of feels little like whatever's clever. Not a fan. Okay. What is this? What's the Empress, the Five of Wands, and the Four of Cups, please? You keep waiting for something to happen. You keep waiting for somebody to give you results of some kind, whether it's at work or a loved person. You're like, yeah, it's something about you. So you have financial independence or whatever it is, but it's not coming in. Not quite. Others of you, this is about you not being single and waiting for a particular individual to come in. Maybe somebody that you've been casual with. Non-committal. And I think you have been non-committal for the reason is because you're dealing with this stuff. Not to mention, I think you're trying to kind of... Yeah, lovers. I just saw lover. Maybe you're trying to avoid the lover while you're dealing with this. You're trying to be right. You're trying to do the right thing. Meanwhile, Spirit's like, it's okay for you to do what you want. See, here's the deal with this. If you don't have your shit together, then you need to get it together because that's in your advice position as the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. But sometimes it says when the Queen of Pentacles is upright, she's nurturing, she's kind, she's caring. She being female in the card, this being you, whatever your pronoun is. Giving, giving, giving. When do you get? Right? So sometimes the Queen of Pentacles goes in reverse because she needs to nurture herself. She, meaning he, you, they, whatever it is. You need to nurture yourself. You need to care for yourself. It's okay to do that, right? Sometimes it's fine. And you're not. So let's see what's going on here. You know which camp you're in. Death. This thing that has ended, you keep weighing your pros and cons. And you're going to rush in and say something to someone. But I don't know what you're going to do if it's unrequited love. The heart wants what it wants. Unless this is them. Look at you. Over it. Don't care. Focusing on this. You. Bye-bye. No, not for me. No, thank you. Three of Swords. Heartbreak. Death. Breaking up with somebody where it used to be mutual love. And you're walking away because it's no longer making you emotionally happy. Fighting and arguing the blocks and the obstacles, which led to the death. What are you curious about? This person, huh? Let's talk about this week. What's the Three of Swords and the Magician? You're struggling to manifest something, but you can't right now because you're in, like, dealing with some pain. Three of Swords is clarifying your Three of Swords. Okay, the reason you're struggling to manifest a new future is, and I know you want to, or at least you should, you're challenged to move forward in your future and not look back. It's hard. And to go towards new love, right? But I can see the Six of Cups in reverse. You're not closing that door to your past. In fact, you're even doing a little stalky doodle. You're checking them out on social media, whatever it is that you're doing. Queen of Swords, you're trying to think about this marriage and this commitment, but it's only creating confusion. As they come back to vindicate you, validate you, you can't do shit because you're stuck. The universe says, well, hold on, I'm going to get in the middle. Because, Gemini, you really need to heal. So you can get to a place that's going to make you happy. So you can go back and forth here with somebody. And develop that and upgrade that relationship. I just got to get you over the finish line. That's all I got to do. What is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse? Clarify this for Gemini, please. The Emperor. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries. Others of you, it could be a boss, a father figure. I don't know, but it's time to boss up, friends. It's time to go. There's a couple things here. With the Queen of... this, we're in your advice. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Getting your shit together. Making yourself happy. There's a person here that... well, mostly it's saying you need to boss up. Lead the way. And go towards your wish fulfillment and your desires. Yes, it could be perhaps an Aries person. I don't know because I see a fire sign there and then the Emperor there. And then the Hierophant is Taurus energy, but it is about you doing something traditional with somebody here. What else in their advice with the Emperor? Bossing up? Yeah, you got to think about investing into your future and who that'll be. Because it looks like unrequited love, but everything is fine. Meaning, is this really temporary? Is it really over? Because it might not be. What is the King of Cups? Please clarify. The Six of Cups in reverse. And the Six of Swords in cross. This is somebody from your past that you have not closed the door on and you're struggling to leave them behind. Yeah, there they are. King of Cups. King of Cups. This is your lover, isn't it? You're torn. Because you just broke up here with someone. This is a tough one. I think things change, though, in the following weeks ahead. What is the advice here for Gemini, please? Not the advice, Spirit. Show me a card, Love Angels, for the person they're thinking about. For Gemini. What do you want to tell them separate from who they're thinking about? Oh my God. I will not take these. I will take these. Let your friends help you, and soulmate is here, and free yourself. But the person you're thinking about, I saw honeymoon. I think your phase is over, the honeymoon phase. Worth waiting for also popped, and past life. This could be a karmic relationship. We're going to look into this. And then Spirit wants you to go out for a boozy brunch with your friends to help you see clearly who potentially could be your soulmate, because it is really now time for you to free yourself. And free yourself means to be absolutely free, as in single, to mingle, as a tasty little Pringle. But we shall see in the extended. Okay, guys, I'll see you over there. Everyone else, I'll see you next week.